Irex was founded in 1968 to foster relationships between academic communities in the United States and the Soviet Union and Eastern Europe. Over the past 40 years, Irex has used its expertise to strengthen communities and enhance international understanding throughout the world. Irex now has more than 70 projects in over 100 countries designed to improve education, support professional media, and develop civil society.
We were born at a very difficult moment. The Soviet invasion of Czechoslovakia took place exactly during the week when we launched our inaugural trip to Eastern Europe and the Soviet Union. And I said that we were going to continue the exchanges on the grounds that it was very easy to stop exchanges and it was very hard to start them. The core of the exchange was to maintain open channels into societies that were, to a considerable extent, closed. It's right in the Cold War, and there were very few other channels.
Long-term foreign policy is building relationships that will have unanticipated but always positive consequences. Getting things more transparent, more accountable, and more human.
What we tried to do was identify communities of interests between Soviets and Americans, and these formed the basis for some very serious cooperative efforts.
The end of the Cold War brought new opportunities to work on the ground with communities in Eastern Europe and the former Soviet Union. Irex responded by expanding to support the emerging media and non-profit sectors. Improving education has always been at the core of the Irex mission. Our programs train teachers, bring technology into schools, engage universities, offer scholarships and support research. The International Leaders in Education program invests in teacher leaders from around the world. It offers training, micro-grants for teacher workshops and other projects, and networking opportunities to individual teachers to help them transform their school communities.
In my stay in the United States, I faced the idea of project-based learning. The more students do by himself, the more he is learning.
The Edmund S. Muskie Graduate Fellowship Program brings professionals from Eurasian countries to the United States for graduate study and internships with American public and private sector organizations. It develops leaders that will support democracy and the transition to market economies in their home countries.
Irex and this program changed a lot in my life. First of all, I became more self-confident, I think more skillful and more experienced. And what I'm doing today is trying to help my people, my country, to overcome the challenges we are facing in the period of transformation.
A professional media sector is critical to the free flow of information in a democracy. Irex works with local partners to advance the quality and sustainability of newspapers, radio, TV, and internet media. Training and small grants build skills for balanced investigative reporting, better management, and advocacy for press freedoms.
What
made Irex one of the most important donors and implementers here was the engagement of exceptionally serious media experts.
One example is Irex's relationship with radio station B92 in Belgrade, Serbia in the 90s. With our support, the station was able to continue broadcasting during the worst of Slobodan Milosevic's crackdown on the media.
Irex left deep impact in regards to media in Serbia, and it was one of the main reasons why some media survived.
Irex developed the Media Sustainability Index as a tool to measure the growth, and sometimes the decline, of media independence. First published in 2001, the MSI now covers trends in 80 countries.
These comparisons are really powerful tools for building the demand side for reforms, for people understanding what kinds of reforms are needed, and for asking their governments to address the problems that they see in the system. The World Bank is not a media organization, but we know that it's really important, so we find partners like Irex that work with us and help figure out how to address this problem and how to be more effective in dealing with these issues.
Irex civil society programs help citizens, nonprofits, and governments work together to improve communities and foster good governance. Projects engage a wide range of groups, including underrepresented populations such as women, people with disabilities, youth, and those living with HIV/AIDS.
Irex developed a new direction for civic organizations working on HIV/AIDS, helping them raise motivation for patients to seek medical assistance.
The Assistance to Russian Orphans program works to stop unprecedented growth in child abandonment by helping reform the child welfare system in the Russian Federation.
When the Irex program was being developed, one of the requirements was that project services and models could be replicated by other organizations in other cities and maybe even in other countries.
Really what I wanted to do was get the voice of the people that aren't heard, the thousands upon thousands of people in Bangladesh that never get a chance to say anything on camera or on microphone.
Irex and its partner Irex Europe developed the Mobile Cinema Project for Bangladesh. A film was produced showing ordinary citizens expressing their views on democracy and Islam. It then toured the country to stimulate local discussions on the issue. Almost 100,000 Bangladeshis across the country have seen the movie and participated in the dialogue.
They were so keen to talk, and they all wanted some change to happen, and I think they felt that there might be some change through this film.
Tech-age girls can help any girl because it reveals all the abilities of young girls, and because computer skills and leadership are really important in today's world.
The Tech-Age Girls program uses technology to identify and develop future women leaders in places where girls often do not have the same opportunities as boys.
The Tech-Age Girls project opened a lot of doors for me. I became more confident and sure of myself. I learned how to set my own goals. Now I'm confident that if I set a goal for myself, I can achieve it.
Today, Irex's worldwide team of 500 professionals bring their expertise and experience to work on global development challenges. After 40 years, our staff continues to build the relationships that are at the heart of our success.
The more we provide opportunities for the two people to come together and speak to each other, this will facilitate many things. We can clarify misunderstandings. We are more similar than different.